Well, hello there. It's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. So 2 months later, we're furnishing the magical academy that I did quite a while ago. I'm not kidding. It's been 2 months since I recorded this video, and it's been 2 months since I edited this video. Like, I'm not kidding. This current clip is from November 25th. It's been a while. But I had no motivation to film anything or do a voiceover, and I didn't want to pretend that I'm so excited, I'm so happy, everything's going so well. So yeah, I did not do anything. I didn't do a voiceover. But new year, new me. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I decided to just cool it off to not worry that much about making videos and start fresh in 2022. And in case you care, I'm actually starting fresh because I'm live streaming on Twitch now, 3 days a week. I would love for you to be there. I'm live streaming every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And most of these days I'm building in the Sims, so there will be fresh videos. I already did 2 live streams, and I love it so much. It's so fun to just be there and interact with people and chat with people. It's just such a more fun experience to just sit behind a PC all alone and build. So I'm really excited for that. I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest. But let's talk about a bit about the build. Even though it's been a while, I don't recall much. I recall that I was so scared to do the interior, and I'm not kidding about it. I was literally so scared because I'm so proud of how the interior looks like. It looks so magical, so whimsical, and I think it really matches with the area. And it's not like the type of dark magic. I think the previous building was so dark and just so boring. So I wanted to stand out and to match the greenhouse that is in one of the floating islands, I think, in the area. And that was my idea behind it. And I think I did manage to do it with the exterior. The exterior looks pretty unique. So I was so scared to go with the interior. Also, I haven't completely finished the exterior. Like, we have this huge area here. And I had no idea what I wanted to do here, for example, because you can't put another building even though it did had a lot of space for me to place something there. Like, I could have expanded the building, but it didn't really make sense. So I decided to just make a whimsical little pond area, which, I don't know, I think it matches. We have the duckies. It's pretty cute, especially in the snow. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with that. But yeah, on the interior now. Obviously, this is a magic academy, I guess. And I wanted it to be kind of like a magical school, obviously. But I realized while doing the interior that I don't have a lot of space. So we have this area here. Of course, I needed to have a cafeteria. That was a must. I think it does make a lot of sense to have a cafeteria, just because, I don't know, like, kinda inspired by Harry Potter, but still, it makes sense, right? And oh yeah, I added these paintings. I just thought, like, the 2 main ones, I will put them elsewhere. I don't know, I like the thing that, these were the founders of the school and whatnot. And I also got inspired by, how's it called? Hogwarts, and how it has different schools. And in Realm of Magic, you have different types of magic. So I decided the different types of magic are different schools, and this is how I made all banners for its different type of school with using the get-together clubs. So you have like the pranksters. I don't recall the types of magic. You have the ones that more like powerful magic, I think it's called, the practical magic and stuff like that. I don't know. I was so happy. Currently, we have 3. But later on, I searched what types of magic we got, and I realized it's actually 4. So yeah, I did another one. But yeah, we have the cafeteria. On the other side, we have like a little lounge for people to sit and study and just talk and get together. these two were a must. I would not discuss not having them, of course. And then I decided, you know what I really want? I want to have classes. This is the sitting area. Because, of course, I needed classes. Like, it's a magical school. It does make sense to have classes. I created 4 classrooms. You will see them when we get there. One of them I'm really proud, like really, really proud. Really like how the classes turned out. But what annoyed me a lot, we obviously again have a library, and I created a bar. Just because the original build had a bar, and I thought, you know what, why not? Let's create a little area for the Sims to get together. Also here, I wanted to create like a center couch area, living couch thingy, not have different couches scattered around, and I struggled so much because I wanted to use these sectional couches, and I think they do much because you have like the purples and the blues. But it was so hard, and I moved it so much with the tool mode, and every time you try to move it with the tool mode, like the couches get all weird because they are sectional. It was so annoying, but I'm happy with the final result. And yeah, as I was talking, we also have a bar. The bar is in a different building, and it also has like a karaoke machine because, you know, why not have some fun? But what annoyed me is I didn't have enough space because I would love to have dorm rooms. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Like, you know, you send your sim here to go to school, learn, and they can have the full experience. So yeah, while making it, while making the exterior, I was so happy with it. And this is a usual problem with me. I don't think about the interior. I just create the exterior. But yeah, while building the interior, I decided, well, first of all, what the fuck is wrong with these walls? Like, what am I supposed to do? It's so bad, especially the living area. Oh my god, it's terrible. Like, it was such a pain to work around that. And yeah, the quarters are just so small. Everything it's really small. And that annoyed me so much. Like, I should have gone bigger. But it was too late. I was too in it to make any changes, so we just let that be. Yeah, here I am creating the little entrance. I didn't know what I wanted in the entrance. I decided to add the wardrobe for one reason and one reason only. It's a woohoo spot. And I love having woohoo spots because otherwise, where are they gonna woohoo here? Like, come on. And here we go in the classrooms. First of all, I struggled so much finding the damn chairs. Like, I swear I swatched every chair and I didn't like it. And somehow I decided, you know what, these work. I don't know why. These chairs are like the cafeteria chairs from, how's it called? God damn, I don't recall. How are you called? The Journey to Batu game pack. I'm like, am I using these? Like, actually, am I actually using these? And yeah, it turns out that I was actually using these. So we have like the little sitting area in the back, and this is the professor's area that he can or she can teach. And I really wanted to have some sort of a board, you know, that they write. It made sense, you know, they're teaching. Also, I think I saw a lot of pictures with boards in magical schools, so I'm like, we need to have these. So I did add a board. I just rotated it with a tool mod. It looks kind of off, but whatever. I was trying to find the presentation. When you play with Discovery University, when you have a class that requires you to make a presentation, all of a sudden you get the presentation board. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but you cannot find the presentation board in the bag. You cannot find the presentation board anywhere. So it was like, maybe we should use the presentation board, but I couldn't find it. So we just, just rolled with it, I guess. Again, using these chairs, I don't know, I think they look quite alright because I wanted the chairs to be comfortable, I wanted them to look good, I wanted to match, and this is what I went with. The previous room, I don't recall what the type of magic is, but this one is for the practical magic, and I went with a lot of plants. Yeah, here is me realizing, oh, hello, we have more than one type of magic. More than 3 actually. So yeah, we have like little banners everywhere around the school with the 4 schools of magic, if you will. I don't know, I thought that was a really cool addition to have. What else? I really wanted to decorate the classrooms based on, what they're teaching. Also, the books are based on that class, even though, they don't make any sense, but whatever. This is actually a duel. Oh yeah, one of the rooms I think I didn't do, classrooms I didn't do, is the one for Mischief magic. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to place there? I didn't do that class. Yeah. And by the way, you might think, oh, just do it in the basement. I couldn't do it in the basement because I have placed the, how's it called? Like the entire building, it's so high up. It has such a high foundation that I had such a limited space to work in the basement. Otherwise, it would just, clip through the actual grass, and that looked terrible. I was so mad. But anyways, inspired by the second Harry Potter movie, where they just do a duel in Grand Hall, I think it is. And because here in the game you can have a duel with other sims for various reasons, I'm like, we need a dueling room. And I got inspired by how the dueling room looked in Harry Potter. They had moons in the floor. So this is me creating, this is a full moon, and then we have a crescent moon. I'm not sure, I don't know the names, to be completely honest, but yeah, we have 3 types of moons, and I'm really happy, like I'm really, really proud with how they look. And also look at me using the duel mode to save time, like girl, who is she? I was so proud with that. And yeah, I will add another moon a bit later on because I felt like it's half moon. We have a full moon, we have a half moon, and then we have a crescent moon. You will see later. And this is Professor Snape's class. Potions. This is by far my favorite class. I love how it turned out. It's so spooky and it's so pretty. I even added windows because I felt like, I don't know, the classes, the walls were so bare. I'm like, I just want some windows. And I recall, I think it's in the books, but I recall reading in the Harry Potter book somewhere that it said, I think the Slytherin Great Room is under the water and they have windows to the Great Lake, I think it's called, if I'm not completely mistaken. And I loved that idea. So I tried to do that here. I'm like, what if these rooms or this class had windows to like a little haunted lake? But I couldn't do it because the lake had to be on the top floor. So then I decided, you know what, let's place a little painting just so you won't be able to see it, and if you were to look outside you would just see stars, and it looks, I don't know, somewhat like magical. Why not? They're enchanted. But yeah, I think I decided to remove that, if I'm not completely mistaken, because I'm like, you can't really see either way. It doesn't matter. Like, these windows are just so tinted that you can't see. But I love how this class is just so aesthetic and low lights and just candles. It looks like a dungeon, and I'm so obsessed. It gives me all the vibes. I love it. What else? I don't recall what I'm doing after that. I remember doing a library. Oh, I actually did the practical. I think I did do the Mischief magic. No, I did a different type of magic. You will see it later. I think I like it. I think it was dumb. But yeah, you will see in a bit. I just realized, I'm like, why do we have 10 more minutes? Something doesn't add up. This one. Okay, so in the game we have the science. table. I'm not pronouncing this correctly, that's okay, just roll with it. And this different type of magic with paranormal stuff pack. And honestly, paranormal stuff pack is hands down one of the best stuff packs. So I thought, what matches completely with this magical academy, to have more of a paranormal room. So I got inspired by the Professor Trelawney's class, which, by the way, if I was going to Hogwarts, no fucking way I would take this class. I would be full on Hermione, like, what the fuck is it teaching us? But I thought it would be the perfect addition for here, like, have a little room for a teacher, like, that's kind of weird. And I went with the bohemian vibe, I think, kind of, like, it looks kind of bohemian. I tried to make it at least as much as possible, and you have the crystal balls, you have the seance candles, some melted candles, we have, I don't know, these things, I just felt like they matched. We have a lot of flowers, so much purple, like, honestly, I hate this class, but I think it looks so good, like, it really matches the vibe. I'm so happy with it, but I hate it. I passionately hate it. And yeah, here is the little library. I decided to make it into a library tower, and on top of it, I added, how are they called? Oh my god. Brain fart, telescopes. I hate the telescopes in game. They take so much space. I'm like, maybe. I saw that. Oh my god, what's her name? Okay, hello. Sorry. So I saw someone, I don't recall who it was, but I saw someone on Twitter create a telescope, and, like, with a tool mode, and I'm like, they haven't finished it at that point. They were like, oh, work in progress. I'm like, maybe someone in the gallery has created that. So I went to the gallery, and someone had created a telescope. Like, if you just search telescope, you will find it. And I added that to the top, and I was so excited because, I don't know, I really like the astronomy class in Harry Potter. That was a class that I would take. Like, hell yeah. I was such an not astrology, but astronomy geek. This, for a point of my life, this is what I wanted to be, until I realized it's not as interesting. Like, it's too much numbers, and it's not really that interesting. Like, it's at least for me on a daily basis, it's not something that I would like to do. But yeah, the point of my life, this is what exactly I wanted to do. So I had to add, the telescopes. I thought they made so much sense. And yeah, in the library, we have on the bottom floor, I use the libraries, or like the bookshelves that came with the pack, just because they are stocked with magical books, so it makes sense. And here we have like a little studying area, and I think this is it. On the top floor is the telescopes, which I won't show them in the build process. I didn't make them. I don't deserve any credit, other than, I don't know, finding it on the gallery. But yeah, that's this little area, and then I think we will move to the bar, if I'm not completely mistaken. Again, adding flowers, just because why not? I don't recall what else I'm doing. Oh, okay, I'm showing the telescope. Okay, you did not see it as much. Some light, of course, you had to have it. And here's the bar. So here, I wanted a nice little area for Sims to be able to just relax and chill and do something fun. Also, it's an area you can also grab food if the cafeteria is closed. I'm not sure what times it's closed, but yeah, I think it works really well. And we also have a karaoke machine just so you can have some fun, but like little areas that are more private, if you will, even though this specific room, on top of it, it's the toilets. So yeah, like, is it really that private if everyone goes there and just poops? I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, this bar, oh my god, because everything was on an angle. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, what do I put there? Because I wanted some cute details. Like, I wanted a little bar on the back. But it's like, what do I put? What do I do there? Help. I just wanted it to look cool and magical and not boring. And I had no idea what to put behind that bar. I struggled so much. It was so frustrating. I hate building in these type of rooms. It's the worst. It's the freaking worst. It's not pretty. But yeah, again, another sitting area. We have the karaoke machine, and then on the top, what did I add in the top? I don't recall. Oh yeah, these potions. I realized that I never used this. I'm like, girl, why? You had to. I don't recall what I'm putting here. Is it just another sitting area? Like, I remember the sitting area, but I felt like I would add something. No? Another sitting area? Another sitting area it is, I guess. And I think that's pretty much it. No. Okay. Yeah, here we have like a little table. I don't know, I'm like, okay, let's put some seat. It's free space. It's free real estate. Why not? But yeah, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I really hope that I will see you on my live streams. I hope that you'll have an amazing day and take care. Bye.